This is part 8 of the series on famous Kerala temples. We are in Kodungallur Sri Kurumba Bhagavathy Devi temple. It is located at Kodungallur, Kerala at a distance of 38 kilometers from Thrissur railway station and 38 kilometers from Ernakulam railway station. It is also at a distance of 30 kilometers from Cochin airport. The presiding deity is Kodungallur Amma, who is regarded as the universal mother. As per the legend, Parashurama, after creation of Kerala, was harassed by an asura named Daruka. To find an end to the troubles caused by the asura, Parashurama is said to have meditated on Lord Shiva, who requested him to worship Shakti, who took the form of Bhadrakali and killed the demon, and in honor, Parashurama constructed this shrine. It is believed that Kannagi, the heroine of Tamil work Silappatikaram, composed by Ilango Adigal, has been consecrated here as the goddess by Cheran Chengattuvan, who was the brother of Ilango Adigal. Belonging to a rich merchant family, Kannagi, after her marriage, was abandoned by her husband Kovalan, who was infatuated by a courtesan and Madhavi and lost all his wealth. A repentant Kovalan and she migrated to Madurai. There they were constrained on account of poverty to sell off her precious anklets. Thus it was that Kovalan went off to sell her anklets and was arrested by the king's soldiers. Apparently the anklets which he tried to sell was of a similar pattern to the one belonging to the queen, which was missing from the palace. The Pandyan king of Madurai, in a wrong judgment, charged him with theft and had him executed. Later, in the Pandyan king's court, Kannagi proved that the anklet was not the one belonging to the queen and that an innocent Kovalan was wrongly punished. The king realized his grievous error and out of remorse died instantly. In her wrath and on the strength of her inner purity, Kannagi burned down the town of Madurai. Thereafter she renounced her country and migrated to Cheranadu, which is the present Kerala. She prayed to Bhadrakali of Kodungallur and became absorbed in the Murti. Kodungallur Bhagavathy was constructed to remember the martyrdom of Kannagi during the Sangam age. It is dedicated to goddess Bhadrakali, a form of Maha Kali or Parashakthi. The goddess is also known by the name Sri Kurumbha, the Mother of Kodungallur. The temple is the head of 64 Bhadrakali temples in Kerala, especially in Malabar region. This Maha Kali temple is one of the oldest functioning temples in India. The temple has a majestic 6 feet high wooden image of goddess Kali, the presiding deity. The goddess of the temple represents the goddess in her fierce form, ugra form, facing north, featuring 8 hands with various attributes. One is holding the head of the demon king Daruka, another a sickle-shaped sword, and next an anklet, and another a bell, among others. During the region of later Cheras, Mahodayapuram, which was originally called by the name for Kodungallur, was the capital of Chera Empire and one of the most important parts of the region. The temple was built in a remote past and its worship incorporates ancient Shaktiyam customs which are rarely observed in contemporary Kerala temples. It is believed that this temple was in the olden days a Shiva shrine and it was Parashurama who installed the Murti of Bhadrakali close to that of Lord Shiva. The pujas are conducted under the direct instructions from the goddess herself. 5 Sri Chakras are said to have been installed by Adi Shankaracharya, believed to be the main source of power of this deity. The priests are Nambudris and Adikas, Madhu Brahmins, who have the right to perform Pushpanjalis to the goddess. The first Shaktiya Puja in Kodungallur temple was performed by a TR from Malabar. Even present day, the TR Thandans, an administrative position of 64 Taras, meet at Neelapaduthura at Kodungallur in the presence of Kodungallur Raja. The Kodungallur Meena Bharani is conducted under these Tiya Tandavas. In tantric terms, the divinity is installed in what is called Gurujit Vidhana pattern, a form of installation with Shiva in one end, Ganesha in the other, with the Saptamatrika goddess in between. In ancient times, animal sacrifices were offered to this temple, mostly in the form of birds and goats, by devotees seeking protection and fulfillment of their prayers. At the intervention of many social reformers, the government of Cochin banned animal sacrifice in any form at this place. At present, only red-eyed dhotis are offered to the deity. Many devotees offer rich presents and gold ornaments. The temple is situated in the middle of a plot of land of about 10 acres, surrounded by banyan and peepal trees. The Sree Kovil is facing north. The western chamber of inner temple is the seat of Saptamatrikas, who also face north. The idols of Lord Ganapati and Lord Veerabhadra are found in this chamber, one facing each other, one facing east and other facing west respectively. The idol of Bhagavathi is about 7 feet high and made of wood and carved from a jackfruit tree. To the left of the temple sits a small stone structure called the Samadhi of Vaisuri, perhaps a medieval shrine for a deity of smallpox, chickenpox, mumps, and other contagious diseases. Devotees make offerings of turmeric powder sprinkled and rubbed on its walls. About 50 meters further is a sacred pond called Pushkarani, where devotees bath before entering the main shrine. It is believed that this pond was created by the goddess by striking the ground with her sword. The most famous festival of this temple is Kodungallur Bharani in the star Bharani in the Meena month, March to April. The worship during this period is in almost pure Dravidian style. Large number of commoners flock to the temple from around Malabar region. They sing bawdi songs in a particular style and on their way and also inside the temple. The first 4 days of the month Makaram is celebrated as Talapoli, where virgin girls make offering of fruits in a plate to the goddess. Navaratri is also celebrated in the temple. Routine worship of the temple is every day between 3 am and ends at 9 pm local time. Details are given in the annexer box. Thanks for watching.